One of the things that I've heard a lot of since having Darcy is that I'm a special mum, I'm a super mum. At first I would be like, oh, yeah, I guess, you know, I was very shy about it all, but now I say to them, no, I'm none of those things. I'm a mum and I'm doing my best, and yes, you could do it. You know why? Because they're your child. One of the big goals we're working on with Darcy is his speech and conversation. He doesn't initiate a lot of conversation and he doesn't keep a conversation going, so we try to work with him on that and for him to say sentences. But apparently he does it quite well at school with some small prompts. Before Darcy was born, I worried about how I was going to manage everything because the older boys were playing basketball, football, school, parties, trainings. I was running the local Auskick clinic, and in my head I couldn't see how that was going to be possible with a child with Down syndrome. Until the time he was born, there was lots of happiness, but then it was also worrying about how am I going to get all of this done? What's it going to be like? I worried about how we would go about doing family outings and things like that. And I didn't have to because, you know, he just slotted in and he just went with the flow, you know. He became part of our family and he adjusted to that. Now at 16 years old, if I say to him, oh, tomorrow we're going here, tomorrow we're going there, he's like, yep, okay. He loves meeting people, so no different to the older kids.
I love school. I like summer. I love bowling and basketball. Go out. Never cares.
Since having Darcy, the relationship with his dad, Mick, it's, you know, we've probably had some hard times, but most of them were worrying about Darcy. We've actually gone through it quite well. It's interesting because the feelings I was going through while I was pregnant, I didn't always tell him. He knows now, and I think since finding out and then finding out how he was feeling through all that process opened up some doors. You know, I think sometimes we hold our feelings inside because we worry about what the other person's going to think. And I would recommend to people to show all your emotions. Tell your partner exactly how you're feeling, because sometimes the feeling that you're having, you don't need to have it, and they might be able to reassure you and help get you through that.
That work. Fake high.
Go. I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win. So after we received the diagnosis, I was 15 weeks pregnant, and until the time he was born, it was a roller coaster of emotions. It was a subconscious worry, but it used to come to the forefront every now and then. I worried that the day he was born, I would look at him and not want him. And I don't know why I worried about that, but it was just something that was in my head. And when he was born, of course, he was beautiful. When I look forward, I hope that Darcy's able to experience things that he would like to. I hope that people will give him opportunities. I can see him possibly working in an area of one of the sports that he loves, like bowling or basketball. And I hope that people can think outside the box, see him as a person and give him that chance. And I hope that he can achieve everything he dreams of without having barriers put up by other people.